Hey guys, Broken here with today's Wi-Fi battle, and today it's against xxnarutoxD. He's a really good, close personal friend of mine, so I want you guys to sub to him if you haven't already, although most of you probably have. Anyway, this match today is pretty good. It's really interesting. There's a lot of back and forth, but I'm gonna lead with a Metagross. He's gonna lead with an Uxie, and I'm gonna set up Stealth Rocks as he yawns me. And then he U-turns out as I Meteor Mash and switches into his Metagross. And Meteor Mash isn't going to do a whole lot to his Metagross, but I get the attack raise, and I'm not doing anything anyway because I'm already asleep. I'm going to switch into my Machamp, and he's going to miss the Meteor Mash as my Flame Orb activates, and then he's going to Earthquake me. So now since Machamp is slow, it goes after Metagross and gets the close combat on it. And that takes it down. And this is actually a Guts Machamp, and it fires off 270 power close combats from 394 attack. So it's doing a hell of a lot of damage to just about anything. But anyway, he brings in his Jolteon and finishes off the Machamp. And I go into my Scizor to trap it. He decides to Shadow Ball a couple times anyway, just to get some damage on Scizor so that if he switched out, he wouldn't get anything out of it. And there's a second pursuit, and the Jolteon goes down. So now he goes into a Whiscash, and I completely forgot that these guys get Dragon Dance in the generation switch to Heart Gold Soul Silver. So he gets up a Dragon Dance as I go into Metagross again, and he gets up a second one. So right now I'm in pretty bad shape. It's not looking too good. He's gonna Quake me with +2, and that's gonna kill off Metagross pretty easily, I believe. And so I'm down to Metagross, and he's got a full health, +2 attack, and +2 speed Whiscash. I'm gonna Sucker Punch here just to get as much damage on it as I can, because I figure that he's probably gonna attack instead of Dragon Dancing some more. And that's how it goes. And he kills off the Dugtrio, and he gains some to lefties. And I'm gonna go into Mence, hoping that he doesn't carry Ice Beam on this guy, or else it's pretty much GG. And lucky for me, he doesn't. He uses Spark as I Outrage, and Outrage is gonna take it down from about 75% HP. So I've got a Mence locked in a Outrage, and he brings in his Dragonite, and that was a mistake on his part, he said, because I believe that he didn't want to bring that Dragonite in to an Outrage, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. So anyway, it takes down the Dragonite, and he goes back into his lead Uxie, and I'm gonna take it down to about a third HP with an Outrage, and then that was my third turn of Outrage, so I become confused, and I'm gonna hurt myself in my confusion. Salamence is pretty much useless to me right now anyway, so I just get rid of him. Well, he gets rid of him with a Thunderbolt, but that's that. Next up, I go into my own Jolteon, which is a Life Orb variant, and I really like it, even though it's also not listed on Smogon or anywhere. And the Shadow Ball takes down the Uxie, and this Thunderbolt leaves the Suicune at exactly 1 HP, he told me. So that was pretty funny. And he gets off a Calm Mind, but he's not going to be faster than a Jolteon, of course. And I'm just going to be able to finish it off with a second Thunderbolt. So good game, xxnarutoxD. I hope we have another battle sometime soon.